Ah, yes.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish. Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now.
Welcome to Scrub Hop Talk, offering opinions and an onslaught of off thoughts. The blah blah's top notch. Sit for a minute with BDC and the chicken, mixing a split for a Scotch rock.
My boys and I have been described, opinionated 100 times, and not afraid to dive into our minds, talking deep inside. Talk about the lives we live, bro. You know that the dude abides. Best part of my week is with the crew. Chop it about the grind.
Where you go to get a chicken squat? Where you go to see the chicken cock? I'm talking about Scrub Hop talking. I might tell you why the chicken crossed the road. You mother.
Some bitches may have sold a name, but the show is still the same. We here to let you know we still hella fucked up in the brain. Our views on the world got more screwed up with age, but the show's about to start. We're only here to set the stage.
Not everyone's gonna enjoy this show. Settle in.
Yo. Oh man, look at Trox. He cut to the intro and added new costume clothing.
Oh, Merry Mother Christmas, family.
You can say it.
I'm not trying to. You know, they're watching us.
Motherfucking Christmas.
If I say something bad at the beginning, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, this one's flagged."
And if I don't, they're gonna be like, "Oh, they're trying too hard."
For real. But yeah, hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. I saved this for the show, so you could just, peep game.
The sad thing is I knew it was coming. I feel like this is that thing with Sal where like Gary saw his like Bowie's Blunders folder, because I saw the email. I was like, is he getting a hat for the show? I wanted a hat. Where's my hat?
Oh.
Spreadshirt's like it got there successfully. I was like, I didn't get shit.
Anyway,
what's up, y'all?
I promise you, there's no way that this would fit your head.
Oh God, no! That's why
this was a one size fits all. This is not a one size fits JDirty. I'm sorry to tell you.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying.
I actually have a thinning feature on my camera, so this is how big my head looks when it's enhanced. Would that be dehanced?
Dehanced.
Yes, yeah. What up, y'all? Welcome to the fucking Christmas episode number 19.
Christmas!
Merry Christmas! I mean, I don't know how Christmas is going to get other than our clothing, but I bet you Trox got some festive cheer.
I am so excited. I have nothing.
He's so excited.
I have nothing but Christmas for you boys today. I have fun and
is that
mayhem.
true? Like all of our clips will be Christmas related?
Yeah. Well, I think 96% maybe. I think.
Okay. We can go with that.
There's one in there that wasn't, but
and that'll be Russia.
Yeah, it could be. Honestly,
I'm not big on it.
Well could be.
Let me get all comfortable in my big chair.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. How are you? That's all I'm here to say.
Wow, I'm good.
I think he's talking to you, Cotton.
I'm good. I had more school lunches today.
Wait, you're supposed to say school lunches this week. You're not supposed to have multiple lunches today.
No, I did though. But here's the deal with
Chick-fil-A day for you guys.
It kind of was. So one of them.
No, ours just was.
No. This was school lunches. So one of the lunches in there was a Western chicken burger. So it was like a little chicken patty.
Don't say it. If you say, you're off the show.
And some onion strips. That was good.
Made it thawed.
No. I did cook it from frozen, but I also I also didn't eat the bread. There goes JDirty. There he goes.
I'm out.
I chose not to have the bread, so it was just all of that stuff sans bread, and then I did the same thing with the burger sans bread. But then
I've had a lot of those meat products from those school lunches because my kids are like, these are gross, and I try them. They just taste like there's sand and everything. I think like you're worrying about the sand.
What is wrong with your kid's school?
I just want to do a play on sands. It sounded like you're saying sands. Oh no, my kids get bomb shit. Like we've discussed.
I've been making this kid lunch over the summer every day, and then all of a sudden,
you're talking about your child or the one to your left?
This kid.
Yeah, this one over here, over there.
The guy over there.
Episode 19, I still don't know how to point. You know what I'm saying?
The good news is I just got to go like this.
But no, I had been making lunch every day, and then all of a sudden I start picking up this free lunch, and now it's like I've changed the whole game. This is the best food I've ever had. Can you believe how good this is?
If we would dare be out of chocolate milk now, my kids look at me like, Jesus Christ, Dad, you can't even afford free lunch. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I can't get waffle bites. Like, it's Saturday. Fucking pressed me. Anyway, I feel like we're back in episode 18. But yeah, go get your kids some free lunch, y'all. It's gonna end soon.
Yeah, no, we totally were. And I just want to finish that up by saying I didn't have the bread on those sandwiches, but then afterwards I did eat the French toast sticks with the syrup. So I really made up for the bread.
Oh, you didn't make up for the bread. You ate the bread.
But I made up for the bread that I didn't eat.
Supplement the bread with a potato or some pasta. You supplemented bread with bread.
I supplemented
it
with
a
sugar,
French toast cheeseburger. That's all you had.
In fairness, Jay, potatoes and pasta are both also just kind of bread. It's all just carbs. So,
well, they're all carbs, but potatoes are not bread. We're not going down this path. We got the two healthy brothers up above.
The important thing is that the French toast sticks were really good. I'm a health nut eating French toast sticks.
Let me tell you how healthy I am. I eat cheese on every single thing that I have, and it's usually covered in.
Going to jail because Trox won't eat a potato.
Man, speaking of the cheese was on both those things. They give you those Kraft singles. They melt right on those little sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. Did you get cheese or did you get Kraft singles?
They're both cheese.
That is a cheese product. I think it says cheese flavored product on the wrapping paper.
Whatever it is,
I'm not even kidding.
Good.
No, I'm not hating on you.
I mean,
you can't.
I don't think the cheese cup that I had before were cheese either. But
no, it was made of styrofoam. You're just getting out of control.
it's a molecule away from plastic, but it's really good.
The cup that you ate was not edible. You son of a bee.
That was a styrofoam cup. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, that in fact was. It melted like that because it's not supposed to go in the microwave.
And if you read the instructions on the bag, they would have told you don't put the styrofoam cup in the microwave.
And true. I wouldn't have done it anyway. And other than that, other than my lunch, today was good. I had a nap.
I worked 12 hours. Glad you got that nap in.
For real, I woke up and I immediately I woke up and was awake long enough to take a 5-minute shower, brush my teeth, and then immediately start working. I worked up until it was time to get everything ready for this show. I shoveled some food into my face really quick, and now I'm here. You took a nap.
Yeah. How long was that nap?
It was like a good 90 minutes. It was really nice. I don't often get 90-minute naps. Normally, you're lucky if you get 20. But I was done with work for the day.
You're lucky if you get 20. Yeah, no shit.
I had a podcast playing on my phone. I turned off all the lights in my place, and it just felt like a dungeon in here. It was good.
I'm here to tell you,
you're gonna die in a dungeon.
I don't think I've taken a nap in 20.
It's been 20 years since we had a nap.
What is a nap? What are you saying?
I could find myself napping when school existed. I could come home and go back to sleep after I drop my kids off for another hour, and that would be like a nap. But then I'd have to get up and start my day. I would do that every now and again. But you're probably, what was it, 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, right after those French toast sticks started kind of getting down there, oozing out of your fucking pores.
Oh my God, you know me so well.
Settling in there, and he's like, "Oh."
He was wiping byproduct out of the corner of his eyes.
I'm getting sleepy.
I walked down with some cheese sauce.
That was really my experience, but it was very good, and I had a nice nap, and I woke up and. Yeah, now I'm here with you boys, so it's all good.
I'm glad you're still gonna duck out early, telling us how fucking tired you are. I woke up. I'm
so ready for bed already.
I was to work by 6, did 12 hours. No big deal. Who worries about naps? I pooped twice. My coworkers think it was 3 times. I had to fake a poop just to have a little rest time. Yeah, that's right. It's a trick to your body.
One thing I've never had to do is fake a poop.
Every time I try to fake, I come out with the real though. It's so strange.
It's been an emergency, surprisingly.
Every time I think about, oh my god, I need to go to the bathroom right now. It's time. Like there's never been a fake. It's time to go.
I feel like we need to save your Bellagio episode for the new year. Like your rectal issues are like such a fucking hilarious story if it's not you.
Oh,
like, I don't think you laugh at them, but boy, have we shared some riffs. Let me tell you. Many a gab.
Let me tell you the years of anguish that has been going on with this man's rectum.
Your sting ring is our Mad Libs. I tell you what. We've been partying for years, boys.
Yeah, real good. So yeah, we can save those for the new year. Right? We could get into circumcision before the end of the year. I was going to say maybe a new year, like New Year season 2 that's a new year thing?
Who knows? Whatever. We do circumcision. What did we just say? Oh, Troxel's insane bowel issues. Oddly enough, I could help you with those, but that takes our friendship to a new level.
The circumcision or the bowel issues?
I'm ready to level up, baby.
Let's
get it going.
Wait till you come home. And then, and by next year, the chicken's going to be like on a punctuality tip. He promised us he's going to be on time for at least one of the shows.
For the whole year? No, next year?
At least one of them next year, yes.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm just thinking he's promised writing checks his mouth can't cash, or what's that phrase? What do grandparents used to say? Something like that. Write a check.
Your mouth is writing checks. Yeah.
Something like that. Whatever.
Your ass is cashing checks and your mouth.
Bottom line is I don't think it's gonna happen. He'll never be on time. It's just not gonna happen.
And your mouth is running wild. That's what you said.
That is what I said. And
that's like if Deliverance had like a town slogan.
Oh my god. You killed me. I'm sorry.
All the little inbred girls had that on the back of their pickups. No, that's too cliche.
No, we should put an over-under for the chicken for how many months into the year it takes him to be on time.
12.
I think I'll take the over.
I gotta be honest, you guys. I was today years old. Speaking of that shit right before, what the fuck does over and under mean? I've never understood that.
Oh, okay.
So like I legitimately have no clue what that actually means.
So if Cotton said, "Okay, we want to figure out the over under for when chicken is,"
give it on a baseball game.
Okay, so we want to figure out what the over under is for how many runs the Rockies are going to. Are you going to listen, or are you just going to let me talk? Are you going to like keep talking over me while I'm trying to explain things to you? Okay, here we go.
I thought I had my listen sign. Sorry.
You forgot your listen sign.
He's not here yet.
If we say, okay, what's the over under Rockies score 5 runs in this game, right? So I say I'm going to take the over, meaning that they're going to score over 5 runs, and you're going to say, okay, I'll take the under. They're going to score under 5 runs.
And then you like
what if they scored like 5 runs? So we were all
that's the thing.
You push
something like that. We would usually say the over under set at like 5.5 or something like that.
So you say okay, I'm back. That's all I needed to know because I honestly since the Artie days, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I didn't quite get that.
Artie knows way more about gambling than I do.
But when y'all said that, I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck he's
talking about. I'm good with
cool. So yeah, 12.
I'm good with most casino games and like some sports book, but I'm not as good with sports book. I'll go into any casino and be like $20 on the Rockies to win the World Series, and I'll throw the ticket in the garbage. But still, I do it because
you know what? I went to one. I found a sports book. Me and my wife went there. And we were there.
You went what?
I found the fucking sports book. I walked up. I was gonna do it. And I was so fucking like, I didn't have a clue what was going on. This board is huge. It's like 10 stories high. I went up to the lady. I was like, can I put $20 on the Rockies to win the World Series? And she said, no. And I said, what? And there was a minimum. It was like, I didn't have enough money to lose on the Rockies. So I just walked away. I was like, fuck this. I didn't know what I was doing. She said no. And I was like, I'm out.
You have enough. money to lose on the Rockies. That's
Like you couldn't have just told her, like, lady, for sure, I'm not gonna win this bet. Like, you really want to take this? Like, go. Please,
No, I don't
go
know.
ahead and
No, I
take
think
this
there was
bet.
a minimum of like $20 was too low. I think I walked into the wrong one or something. But I found one. I was so excited, and as I got closer, I got so nervous because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know how to do it. And this was like 2 years ago. Like I'm an adult. Like I had no idea.
Where was this?
In Vegas. When we went for our 10-year anniversary. So like 3 years ago.
Casino?
I don't fucking know. One with a big 10-foot scoreboard thing. Like, how the hell do I know? It smelled like death and cigarettes.
I don't know. I can tell you which casino I went to almost every time I went to Vegas. But, I have a problem, and I'm a degen. So
yeah, I have absolutely zero clue because I could care less.
So you don't go for the gambling like really much at all, JDirty? Like, is there any game that you get into when you go to a casino?
I mean, I don't know. Trox has got me to play blackjack.
Played quite a bit of blackjack with me.
That's a fun one because you can just sit there and
early on, like, hey, Trox, should I hit? What should I do? And that was the one time he'd just be like, fuck, I don't fucking know. Let me play. And I'm like, all right, but like, what should I do? Because I had no idea what I was doing. And the other people at the table hated it, and he hated it because I was embarrassing him. But I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't care.
I do that with him every single time we play blackjack together. Like I'm just like, run my hand for a little bit.
That's what I mean. Yeah. But then Hold'em, he used to have tournaments, and I would just make all his friends fucking hate me so much, and then wonder why they never came to our shows. But like I would be so such a dick when I could try to earn money.
You'd come to the tournaments and not know. You'd come to the tournaments and not know how to play or really give a shit, and just talk shit to everybody the whole night. And get really drunk, and sometimes you'd win.
And sometimes I'd make money doing it. Yeah,
and I appreciate that. I really enjoy
you were like, this poker thing is cool. I like this.
Yeah, and I lived like 5-minute walk away, so I could just piss everyone off, piss on anything on the way home, and just get home safe.
I'm going all in, and they'd be like, "Are you serious?" You'd be like, "Yeah, for sure." You flip your cards and be like, "What do I have?"
I did start to learn it, in fairness. I did start to learn it. I just wasn't good. I always gamble too much. Like he said, I'm all in on like my pair of like ones. I think it was a big deck. That was a pre-planned one. Come on, give me some credit.
I got a pair of ones Joker high over here. What do you guys got on a hand like this?
I got 3 of a kind. Those are the rules. Yep.
Oh, that's great. We need to get we need to get some poker night popping. Can we get a virtual poker night here on Scrub
I don't want to do that. I wouldn't do that.
You don't want to just play like we could just do an episode where we just play a game of poker all together?
I don't want to do it without people watching. I definitely don't want to do it on here.
I wonder how we could do that, like set up a camera and make it like film me dealing and be like, okay, here's our hand. And then, like, you guys would definitely trust that I'm not cheating when the camera's not on my hands, right?
I just don't think we need to figure out a way to do it.
No, stop it, JDirty. You're not a scumbag, Big Trox. We're not worried about that. If you are a scumbag dealing piece of shit, then we would learn that and we would take that information
with us in the future. Full-heartedly. I don't have any doubt of that. I just don't want to play that. No.
Listen, I'm not the same guy that took you to Skate City 20 years ago, okay? I'm a new man.
Are we already on our?
I was a teenager. Oh, is that on the best of, or are we just doing like? What are they like? Like, if you were in a program right now, what step would that be? Is that like your redemptions, or?
I think you're on acceptance.
Yeah.
No, not me. You.
Oh, me? No,
yeah.
I don't know. I've never worked the program, but yeah, let's call it acceptance.
The bartender doesn't have to go to AA. I mean, it's because he provided you with your problem. You took it. Fuck you, buddy. Own your own shit.
That's why everybody calls me the bartender. You know what I'm saying?
The bartender's just got to do a shot and go home. That's all the bartender's got to do.
Right?
Yeah.
People ask me, getting paid.
Yeah, people ask me, like, do you have a problem? And I'm like, no, I just did a shot. I'm fine. Like, seriously.
Bartender.
I
literally just did a shot.
Right?
Get the fuck out. Yeah.
We are on a Christmas episode. I think we need to enjoy ourselves a little festive flavor, if you will. Okay. We've gone over his eating habits. We've gone over our days.
Okay. How about I give you something like this? Start you off.
Hello? What's going on?
This kind of sucks, dude. It kind of sucks. Now, I don't understand your childish need for fucking attention all the time. I don't. Celebrating every calendar holiday for...
Oh, I thought he was just going to keep going.
The ring will only record for 30 seconds, but that 30 seconds was fucking gold.
That 30 seconds was the first of 5-minute speech he had planned. Like, that guy's been planning that.
This kind of sucks, dude.
Like, at least he wasn't there, like, beating the shit out of the snowman and stuff. He's just like, dude, like, I hate you. You're the worst neighbor ever.
He just got his Christmas decorations. Like, if I go drive around my neighborhood right now, half the neighborhood has stuff like that in their yard. Like,
that's excessive. And if his house is lighting up, I get it. But also, like, the fuck are you gonna do?
I get it, but the funny thing is the same thing that brings so many people when they walk by or drive by so much joy. Like, they're elated when they go by that guy's house. They're like, look at all the work he did. That's so great. I love Christmas.
It's Julian
and this guy's like,
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, for real.
You know what, or whatever her name is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Louis Dreyfus.
Yeah, that lady, and like the neighbors who just fucking hate the guy, and he's just like, I love it, plugging it in. Like, we watch a show where people go batshit crazy decorating their house. It's like the Light Fight USA that my kids watch, and it's fucking obnoxious. But I always think the same, like Cotton said. So many people love it, but the direct neighbor just has to be like, I hate the Johnsons. They're matching ass sweaters. I hate that they have a chant.
Fucking Johnsons.
You know what I mean?
Well, because they bought their house in June and they were like, "This is a great neighborhood. Everything's awesome here.
But
I
they
love
bought
it."
their house
And
in
then
June.
come November, these fucking inflatables come up in the yard next to them, and they're like, "God damn it! It's happening earlier this year."
You're missing. They bought their house in June of 1997. This has gone on every year in November. Like, that guy didn't just start.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Oh, they have a deep-seated hatred. Every calendar year. What's it look like on Columbus Day? Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine, like, President's Day? He's just got a bunch of mannequins out front.
Every calendar holiday.
That's awesome.
Valentine's Day, there's just, I don't know. Was that some murderous thing? What?
He just looks so upset.
He was. Man, it was very real.
This fucking sucks. Or it doesn't even curse, huh?
He says kind of sucks.
Sucks, dude.
Play it one more time. He was so genuine.
It's a quick one. Here you go.
Hello? What's going on?
This kind of sucks, dude. It kind of sucks. Now, I don't understand your childish need for fucking attention all the time. I don't. Celebrating every calendar holiday for...
Okay, so he did cuss. I was wrong. And I did not realize the car streaming going by the front the first time.
Because it's probably like one of those parade of lights or some shit. Like,
oh, straight the fuck up. That's
he's the centerpiece of the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
big
people
time.
are like, we got to go check out Craig's house. He's got the best house on the block. Everybody, come on.
Like, there was tons of people, man.
Kind of sucks, dude.
This kind of sucks, dude.
So in the beginning, I want to tell you, he was standing there. I thought he was like gonna like do one of those like where like you pretend to be a dummy on Halloween and then scare the kids. You know what I mean? I didn't realize it was infrared or the ring. I thought he was standing there like waiting for someone to sneak up behind him. And if you rewatch it real quick like that, it's got a much funnier connotation because I think he's. And then I realized what was going on, but I was like, I thought it was going to be way more twisted for a minute. But yeah, that's just fucking hilarious. And I was
unfamiliar.
I'm gonna see what happens if I do this right here. Nothing happened. We just saw a dude in the same situation. Nothing happened.
Initially, when it first started, though, I'm like, oh, this is going to be some fucked up weird shit. He's going to go karate chopping. I thought he was wearing one of those green suits like Charlie on fucking Sunny. Like I didn't know what it was. This was all my thoughts in like the first 2 seconds. Like, where's this gonna go? He's gonna go wild. That's just where my brain is. Don't yell.
Just a nice confrontation.
Kind of sucks,
right?
dude.
Kind of sucks, dude.
Well, hey, I want to go into something that doesn't kind of suck because we had a conversation off the show prior about an hour ago about a Christmas song that both JDirty and I forgot existed.
Did we do one?
It obviously made a major impact on us. We released a song in 2013 called A Scrub Hop Christmas. And I want to go ahead and play that right now.
Do you?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I found
Was it ever mixed?
I
hope
don't,
not by me. I don't remember this.
Let's check.
It's on SoundCloud.
That's where I found it.
Oh shit! I remember doing that Shield.
Well, there are lots of great treats at this time of year.
Oh yeah, I do.
But the thing that I most like to bring out at this time of the year are my balls.
Balls. Tell us about your balls, Pete.
Well, over at Seasons Eatings, we have balls for every taste. Popcorn balls, cheese balls, rum balls, you name it.
Yo, 6 days till New Year's, my favorite time. I get to spit for all of y'all a couple Christmas rhymes. My list this year is short, it's not too complex, so just download some music and please skip the text. See, I don't need a TV, I don't need a Porsche, I just need my daddy get a much-needed divorce. If any to make today the last day that you play my song. I'm only here for the moment to express what's inside, and Santa's gonna catch on if I ever try to lie. I can't have the fan man.
That's hilarious.
I have no idea what I say in my verse.
No spiked eggnog, and I just get a cold cover reindeer log. So
did you live here still?
Yeah.
We did this in the same room. We were fucking faded. I don't remember doing it. I remember the clips, but I don't remember the rest.
Eating inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless.
I feel like we should have pulled this. We should pull this and actually, like, did we put it in?
Smashing through these hoes like Santa, I'd slay. But I ain't got no gifts for you, just dick on Christmas Day. And I arrived in your hood with a pallet of rubbers. I'm only here for tonight, not your new permanent lover. But the only stops I make for the naughty and nice. And the elf on your shelf said you're a whore at least twice. So I climbed down your chimney, I said the back door for later. This is the dark side of Christmas, call me Santa Claus Vader. And I just skip past your tree, you're milking your cookies like the return of Fred Durst. All I want is that nookie, and this is probably gross, sick, demented, and wrong. But whatever you do, stay away from eggnog. Because I get my advice from my elf-only one who's little mistletoe is all I need for some fun. Not real.
No shit. Well, it was real, but she said I got sick and all my hair fell out, so I had to wear this fucking thing.
Did your first two elves have permission to do what he did? I couldn't quite tell. I was like, the sounded a little bit forceful.
Alright?
Okay. The year is 2013 and it's almost done. I hope you dug no features, yo. Making it was fun. It's time for Saint Nick to land. Hit my fireplace, yo. Put a big smile on both a child's face. If you see him first, tell him please safely mingle. I'ma jingle more than bells if he fucks on my shingles. Maybe even have him park his deer out on the street, cause I ain't putting out no milk or cookies for the things to eat. And also if the chopper juice up on my property, then I'ma find and rub their face in it quickly and properly. Red Rockies cap and oversized green shirts. Them are fighting clothes and my kids' feelings getting hurt. Game recognized game, so if we all stay well, there won't be any drama, no going to hell. So please hear me when I say I hope your Christmas is dope, cause if you're not, you're gonna get a whole stock in a bar soap. And bar soap is fucking disgusting. Why would you touch another person's bar of soap? They just wash their hands after touching their dick, and you're gonna touch the same bar of soap? Man, if you use bar soap, you were not a friend of mine.
Fuck, man, I don't remember that hard. I remember about 1% of that.
All kinds of Christmas.
Mine.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
I literally about 5% remember that song.
I didn't remember.
I remember the sweaty balls when it came on and the artwork, but that was it.
That was a pretty explicit verse that I wrote. I don't even
recall
writing. I don't recall writing that or spitting it or have anything to do with it.
I would deny doing it at all because
If
that sounded
if
forceful.
somebody played that for me, I'd be like, I have no fucking idea where that came from.
You said I got a pallet of rubbers.
No, I didn't
Only
say
here
that.
for a night. Not your new permanent lover. Not that mine's much better.
Hey, let me just paint a picture for you. December 2013 was a pretty dark time in my life. Okay, let's.
For me, it was it was my second born, my only son's first Christmas. So we were going through a much different time in life. That's good
God.
shit right there, man.
When I found that, because as soon as you texted me that earlier, and you're like, "Have we ever done a Christmas song?" I'm like, "I think so." And then I remember in the back of my head, I'm like, "We have a Christmas song. I'm sure of it." And I went into the archives. I went through all of my albums on iTunes, couldn't find it there. I went through my whole hard drive, couldn't find it there. I was like, where the fuck else could it be? And I went into our SoundCloud and I typed in Christmas and it popped right up. And I was like, there you go.
I forgot we had a SoundCloud. Like, what else is on there that we haven't played forever? Like,
there's probably some shit, man. Like
that's so funny to me. Like when that popped up.
We used to put stuff up on there if we were like, well, we're not going to release this. Let's just put this up real quick. Like,
yeah, obviously that song.
Yeah. And hey, that was fantastic. And again, I don't recall writing it, and I'll deny ever writing that song.
I say my shit was not great, but like at least it was lighthearted. You're like, I'm coming.
I'm coming and I'm coming.
Yes. Oh, I thought you were going to do that. Yeah. I'm coming in. Daddy's ready.
I'm coming in with the Vaseline.
Your butt cheeks is warm.
I don't know. So I found that earlier. I was like, I'm not even going to text you back to tell you that I found it. We're just going to play it on the show.
I was convinced we didn't have it. So,
and for everybody listening, I'll put the link to that song in the episode description this week, so you can go listen to it if you so desire. Outside of Jay and Cotton and I putting our own narration over it, you can actually just hear the song. So,
you can go get yourself
while you're at our SoundCloud page, you could also check out the new Brothers song Aguilera. Available.
I did see that down in the corner there. That was nice.
Aguilera is available now, and that song, fire. I do remember writing that, and I just spit it a couple months ago. So check it.
Hell yeah, man! So check that out. We got new music. I don't know if we're ready to play the new one yet, but we do got new music coming at you. Little Christmas release. We're gonna do that shit tonight a little bit early, but it'll be available for the masses on Christmas. Yeah, it's loaded, right? We haven't got restricted this time. It's like Christmas, we go live.
We're live, baby.
These MRFers.
It's going live. Let's talk about that a little bit more here.
I know, but I like to just let them know.
Let's get a little preamble going. Like, build it up, like it. Oh, come on.
Would you like to do that by playing one of our tracks and talking about our music, or what would be a better preamble for talking about our new track and music?
Preambling. Okay?
All right, let's watch a Christmas video.
Okay, thanks. Here.
I'll let you guys figure this out.
Why don't you shut your goddamn face, you son of a bitch?
Why don't... Okay.
Play the crap.
Check this crazy bullshit out. Here, watch this.
That's not good. What the fuck just happened?
Whoa, man!
Apparently,
threw a bunch of mortars at like a ballet or something.
No, apparently that was a like Christmas assembly that they thought that they had indoor fireworks for, and their fireworks were outdoor fireworks.
What the fuck is an indoor firework?
It's something that shouldn't probably exist, because did you just see what the fuck happened when somebody thought they had indoor fireworks?
Wait, the term hold on a minute. The term indoor firework is real.
Run it back. Yeah.
You've heard of that before? You looked up that clip?
Nope.
Oh, I'm like, What?
I heard
what
of
am
that
I missing?
when I looked up that clip, and everybody was like, "Oh, they must have thought that they had indoor fireworks." And I was like, "What?"
So
the fuck
you're
are
saying it with
So
the
I went and I
irony
looked
in
it
your
up, and they
voice,
were
and I
like,
thought, okay.
No, because
Okay.
then I looked it up, and there are people that have like fireworks that they set off for like dance performances and other things that are indoors, but they're like
the ones that are like this big.
they're like the fountain,
Probably
things.
like the fountains, yeah, the fountains that shoot up like sparks and stuff like that.
They're like these mushroom looking ones with the fucking 3-foot wick. Are these for the 4-year-olds?
I think they
Holy
thought they were
shit.
for the 4-year-olds. Turns out that they probably just
Killed a bunch of 4-year-olds.
I didn't say that. I didn't see that. Okay?
Someone got seriously injured in that room. There's not a question in my mind that
I thought
someone
I thought that little kid from that one clip, like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Maybe he was there and like threw one, and then it just kept fucking going. Like,
fuck you, bitch.
no, not okay. You did not
Get him out of here.
Like, I thought that little kid was there causing a ruckus, and then all of a sudden the whole fucking place exploded. And there's moms there just doing this, not going to like rescue their fucking children.
For real.
I don't know. That was weird.
The person that was still filming is a G, for real, because they kept going. They did not care. They were like, we're doing this.
He didn't have a kid there. He paid for the indoor fireworks. He just wanted documentation.
That would be a great way for us to start off this new year and season 2, is if we can get some indoor fireworks for me for the set.
I think
I would like to have
for you
some
at your
indoor-
house, I will buy those. If you promise to do an indoor firework right behind you, that is in the budget for fucking anything. I don't care.
That is definitely in the budget.
I could probably make it happen. We could talk about more of that. We could talk.
We're in the middle of Troxy Cotton, just in the middle of talking, and then all of a sudden we see a bunch of explosions go on behind.
I mean,
I'll be like, guys, I have a new segment. My apartment's on fire.
It's called "I'm Not Getting My Deposit Back."
So the first time I watched that video, I really was debating on whether or not to pull it, because I was like,
yeah, it was fucking creepy, man.
At first I saw it and I was like, this is a little crazy. Like, is everybody okay? And then I watched it again and I was like, yeah, everybody's okay. And you know how I made that determination?
The comments all said everyone was okay.
Nah, I just said I'm everybody's
You
fine.
just decided. Yeah, no, I get it.
Just made a decision.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta put your best foot forth.
That's the way I feel.
This is fine to play. No one's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that stopped him before. That poor whale lady. She's never coming back.
However, no,
she's living in there with a candle, reading a book right now.
Back, because the following, like 2 weeks later, I saw somebody else reposted that video from another angle that was taken from like some sort of broadcaster. Let's call them. I don't know.
Another angle?
Yes, and it said, luckily this person survived. So
that's that person that's the way you just decided that those kids are okay. Like they're speaking it into existence. It doesn't make it true.
We saw her going into the whale's mouth.
And what other
from the
angle?
right
If
side.
there's another angle, then now I think it's all fake. Like they had a photo shoot set up to like capture this thing.
no, it was just, I think, another person that was like on the
Filming
lake.
That exact moment that a whale swallowed a person.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Like, come on.
Listen, okay, maybe the lady's dead. I'm sorry. I
She's
didn't
dead.
cause the death. I just found the video on the internets, and I was like, "This is fascinating." And
That
then
woman got
never
eaten
claimed
by a
you
whale.
killed the woman.
you
Never
guys were the
claimed
ones that got up in arms. Okay,
She's whale food.
Yeah, that bitch's name is Plankton. Don't they eat that? Is that a reference? Is that real?
Or krill. Yeah, either way.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Here,
I never bought that. Some big ass whale the size of 12 houses only eats like little sea bugs. What the fuck? Obviously, it eats women because that's not enough.
Obviously, it eats anything that it gets into its open mouth.
It loves a good canoe.
boats, women, it's fine.
Whatever. Plankton.
The lady died.
Yeah, she's dead.
They're gonna kill that poor woman.
You think if all of her friends hate her, they were like, that C word, she died at sea.
Get rid of the C word.
Wow, way
I'm
to
right
censor
here,
yourself, JDirty.
Thank you. Well, it was a funnier joke if I censored myself. It didn't work if I did. The cursing wouldn't have worked.
Where's that? No,
Here's something almost equally as crazy as that last video.
What That's not okay either.
I don't like that one.
Yo,
that's the most terrifying thing ever.
I've seen that happen. I was at Coors Field when that shit happened, dog.
And the fucking escalator started going like that?
Yes, the escalator, the whole thing did that, and everybody on it fucking did that at the bottom. And me and my grandmother were just about on that motherfucker. And they closed it down. I mean, they had to. Like,
yeah, well, it couldn't operate anymore because it had people inside of it.
Yeah, it's no longer like that old Mitch Hedberg. No longer escalator. Sorry for being stairs. It's like, bitch, I'm a slide. But
temporarily stairs.
That happened at Coors Field, dog. Like, it was fucking nuts. Like, you look it up. It was probably like late 90s. It was fucking nuts. And we were there. And a lot of people got hurt from it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, it was fucking crazy, dog. Like, I remember we didn't see them all moving like that, but you look down the fucking long hall and you're like, oh, there's a fucking pile of people. Like, it was nuts. No one died, but people got hurt. It was crazy.
Man.
Okay, I just want to reiterate what I said about the last video. Everybody was fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, at Coors Field they were. I think somebody there died. The guy who jumped on top to try to get saved and ended up getting like fucking. That guy was an idiot.
Like, I could feel that in my my coccyx, you know.
Oh,
like,
yes, right on your sacrum.
Somebody got sucked into that escalator. They got sucked in.
And then you know what happened?
You gotta learn to respect something that
fear
escalator.
and respect that escalator.
Like, fuck, I know it, but I don't.
What do they call that when somebody gets sucked into it? Is that like a degloving?
I think their body does a degloving. I think the escalator does a gloving. I think that's what you would call that.
Either way, it like removes your outer parts from outside of your inner parts. Right?
I think if you get sucked into an escalator, you're probably going to get cut somewhere in half.
I think like the legs. How do you get sucked into it? Can that happen?
Yeah, man, and like the
that did not happen at Coors Field.
The legs and the feet will just like kind of like get broken up through there, and then you're gonna get caught somewhere around the torso, and then you're gonna have mangled legs and feet from being stuck inside an escalator, and then torso is gonna be slowly spilling everything else out.
And then you're gonna beat me in a rat battle 8 years later, motherfucker. Too soon?
Yo, shout out
Les Legs.
Whoop, total derailment, but that guy's responsible for the whoop whoop on the Stern Show, so I got nothing but love.
I know.
Oh, he really is. That's dope.
He really is.
Shout out Howard Stern. Shout out Les Legs. And
we got that.
Everyone.
Do you remember, Cotton, when that battle, when we recorded it from the sideline and we played it on the Stern Show?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was so dope that my friend captured that moment.
Yep. Remember me? Yeah. Look at me, 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 look at me.
You don't get rap battles for Stern or strippers at your bachelorette party or bachelor party, but whatever. I was
but
there
you do know a lot about escalators, and we appreciate
right?
about that.
And the deglovings therein.
I just remember my grandma was just like, I'm just so glad we didn't get on that. I was like, yep, me too, Grandma. Like,
I don't know, but I saw that and I was like, holy shit, I got to save this for the boys because that's fucking crazy.
Oh,
at first I was like, I thought it was just a sped up video of people getting off an escalator. And then I was like, that's not what's happening.
Oh, no. See, when I ushered that elevator or escalator at Coors Field, the same one, like years later. And I'd get so bored, I'd take peanuts and try to like get the trajectory right so it'd go all the way down the fucking long ass thing. And I do recall thinking, like, man, I want to, like, did the people, like, fucking fly off to the right like this? Because you hardly ever got them. You know what I mean? But when you would, the guy at the bottom would look up at you, like, almost giving you props, but also, like, fuck you, little kid. I'm retired. Here's the schedule. I guess you guys had to be there. I don't know. I'm going through memories in my brain.
Experience.
No, I was just a little ass kid, like 16, bored as shit, trying to, like, you know, make something happen because I hated my job and I could hear a game that I wanted to be watching. Anyway, I quit that job.
Why?
I don't blame you.
Because I could only hear the game I wanted to be watching.
How'd you quit?
Coors Field?
Yeah, did you like go to?
I didn't go out.
I gotta go to an AstroTurf show, or like
walk in with a cup of cheese and be like, I gotta go play a show.
I didn't do any epic emails, if that's what you're asking. But I'm pretty sure I just told them I was quitting, and then they said you should.
Band behind you? No.
Right? Yeah, that shit was dope. No, I don't think I quit epically. I was 17, and I got to run on the pulled the tarp once, and I was like, cool. Watched 2.5 seasons, pulled the tarp. Right, it's time for me to go. I was making like $7 an hour. It was not good. You had to pay to park.
Throw peanuts off the escalator.
I know, right? It was terrible. And to tell, you know, people they can't smoke. And I got to kick people out for bringing in beer, and I was a fucking asshole. I got off on it. I loved catching people and going and getting the cops. I was such a narc. I loved it.
Which is so goddamn funny because now you're like the main person that would like smuggle the beer in to be like.
Not now, but most certainly like when you and I were going to games all the time. Pocket shots were the way we went to games.
You wouldn't do pocket shots today? I do pocket shots today.
No, I don't know.
No?
I'd have a beer outside of my house, but I'm not drinking liquor outside of my house. I don't do well with that anymore. I gotta leave. Liquor is at home. Like that's just the way it is, man. That last company party, that did not go well.
You're an old man.
I'm just a realistic man, and I know that I'm not good drunk in public anymore. This is where I get drunk. This is my spot.
And you're good there.
Oh, I'm great. I've been falling up the stairs in years.
I appreciate that about you.
Thank you, sir.
Right. I want to talk about our new track real quick. Because
we have a new track?
We did. We already played our Christmas track, you know. It's
a brand new Christmas track.
From 7 years ago that we both forgot about. But I want to play a brand new Christmas track from the Big Dirty Cotton Boys.
We've got to stop that. I'm not okay calling it a Christmas track. It's just
Christmas
a track that
song.
we're giving away a gift for Christmas.
Exactly. This is your Christmas present.
Is about Christmas, for Christmas,
Merry
and by Christmas.
This is your Christmas present from Scrub Hop Talk, JDirty, Troxy Cotton, Big Trox. Big Dirty Cotton. The song.
Isn't there a fourth member to this show?
I thought so. I think he's a member of the show when he can make it on the show, I guess. Like
I think he's still waiting for his Wish store to reopen up. They got shut down to the illegal chicken wrestling going on in the back room.
I think at this point, chicken is kind of like the Artie Lang of our show circa 2008. Like he might be on...
You think he's on coke?
No, Artie Lang was on heroin.
Oh, 2008. My bad.
He might be on. He might not. We'll see if he's here. Hopefully, if he's here, he's going to contribute. It'll be funny if he's
his rubber beak's all white from Subutex.
If he doesn't make it on the show, we're going to be fine. It's
I'm
okay.
good with it. Anyway, brand new track.
Boys, we do it. We do it. And we do it. And we do it. And we do it. So,
Big
go ahead, Scott.
30 Cotton.
Macro aggressive. Hear it here for Scrub Hop Talk. I'll take over. You're slacking motherfucker.
Produced by
Otis.
Mixed
James
by
Garcia. Who makes the cup face? Yeah, I was gonna fuck up his name to be funny. Then I'm like, oh shit. Christmas. Or right here on the replay. What was
What's
that
it called?
one? I missed that one, Trox.
At what time?
I don't know, Christmas time? Midnight? What the fuck are you talking about?
Midnight on Christmas Eve, okay?
There you go. God damn. Macro Aggressive, we're here. Grandpa Dirty, Troxy Cotton. The other one, I forget your name. AstroTurf number 2. We love you guys. Macro Aggressive. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Shout in the dark, out for some blood when I'm out of these bars. Yeah, this is the sound of my heart. I do it for love. I've been down from the start. Yeah, trying to devour the charts, not fucking with any sour remarks. Yeah, still doubt that it's hard. Get beaten and bloodied and found at the park. Damn. By a caravan of scary fans that pan the land to have a war with me. From Germany, Amsterdam, and Japan, they stand the man soon as they heard of me. Loving every cut like they fuck with surgery. Get it in a rush, we must bust urgently. Every track tough enough to work security. Promise, Your Honor, we're not with the perjury. Nah, it's the opposite, certainly. If we said it, we meant it. Yeah. Not a goal to offend, but when all of our heads are demented, yeah, we won't go pretending. Nah, we're not hoping for friendship. Yeah. So hold all your notes, we'll let you know when we're open to suggestion. Yeah. Could be waiting a bit, we stay with the shits. You don't really want to come and play with the kids. The way that we spit's like spraying flames that are aimed at your lid. We ain't the same as the lames in the biz. Call them by their name like, hey little bitch. Stop looking so disturbed, it's just words. Don't take it so hard like you're taking the dick. Damn. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Why we act so reckless? Back it up. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Why we act so reckless? Back it up. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Not even sure what you thought. Look at you like fuck you been taught. Overwhelm you with everything I got. In your face like a verbal onslaught. Yo, they call me big, I'm the smallest in the band. Not looking for a dap and I don't wanna shake hands. We ain't fam, back up, fuck you and your whole clan. Not a friend, a fan, it's time to make you understand like you just played yourself. Stupidity shines bright above all else. We gon' make sure that shit is felt. Whoop your ass, you know that the team leaves well. Everything we do would take your ass to school. It's impossible for you, we came about the blue. We got tenacity enough to rip you into two. Then stare at your mean like fuck you gonna do, bitch. We out here getting rich, stacking these checks like some kings. That's as humble a flex as I'm even willing to bring. Macro aggressor, I don't tolerate any one of these stressors. I don't go half, I only go full measure. Pile these bodies onto the stretchers. We applying pressure, right? That's been word to your mom. BDC, bro, we been dropping bombs. This a massacre, man, you can't stop me. Hiroshima and Nagasaki came to impress. Expect nothing less as a pound my chest like step up. Who's next? Toe tag you up and zip the body bags. Cardiac arrest, we dealing heart attacks. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Why we act so reckless? Back it up. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Why we act so reckless? Back it up. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Back it up, flip it up, rip it up, stick up. If I'm addicted, your boy does not give a fuck. Say it up to rip, don't bring drama. Make another track, how we all fuck your mama. Don't love a crew, cause you think that I'm a prank. Don't gotta tell you twice, I'll wait up with them lists. BDC is in the house, so we don't give a shit about some little ass dude, just act like a bitch. And the breakdown is easy, the punk ways are sleazy. Slime motherfucker think it's slick, but you're greasy. Always round scum like the big homie Fleazy. Prove once again that being whack is easy. Bad big time, heavy hitters all day. Stepping up to the plate, checking out, we ain't here to play. Don't think we really give a fuck what you say. Let's be honest, it's our house and you do what we say. And you won't hear names coming out our faces. Fucks your mama team, there's no traces. Slapping at the lips and you gon' need braces. Body isn't always found, it's just one of them cases. Macro shit ain't a thing to me. And the BDC tracks get banged by 3 of a Colorado product, you every MC. Taking pride in bringing hip hop to its knees. So before you start trying to come at us all crooked, following your hand at the show where we took it. Brought him to the show, serving him up on a platter. By the time that we were done, you know your name didn't matter. BDC still new but been. Hip hop heads thought we banned like Fan. No matter who you are, cause the boys have gotten pissed. So you think you Chuck Norris, stop that fist, bitch.
We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Why we act so reckless? Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. We macro aggressive, bitch. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Why we act so reckless? Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Better back up a second. Back it up. We macro aggressive. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Where the fuck am I running from? Huh? Who said run? Who said run? Who said run? What? Run right here, run. It's Christmas.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah. Christmas, you faggot.
What? Your mom's a faggot, bitch. You don't want it with me, homie. You better walk away. You better walk away. You don't want it with me.
It's all on film. Go ahead. All on film.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
It's all on film. See that again? I know you see that shit. It's all on film, bro. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yeah.
That was such a bummer until the end. I hated every second of that until the very end.
Merry Christmas, by the way.
I mean, I'm going, they're using vernacular we're not allowed to use. They are, when he dropped his tarp, I'm like, that's all he's got. Like, you can't fuck with that guy. He just dropped his whole life.
But you know the dude on the other end of that camera must have been like super intimidated because I mean, and you could hear him. You don't want it with me, boy. You don't want it with me. And I'm like, I don't. Just
like,
by the sound of him saying that, like
as a general practice, if somebody says to you, "You don't want it with me," you don't want it with them.
Especially if he's going crazy and you're following him everywhere he's going, you're ready for the altercation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a super confident move. That's not when people are acting crazy like that around me. I am like, my shoulders are together. I'm like looking away. I'm like, okay, what's going on over here? Hey, what's up over here?
I literally say out loud, can't be part of the story, and I get the fuck out.
You're out of the room, right? Like you're not even willing to be there. Like I'm not going to film you. I'm not going to talk to you. You don't want it with me because I'm not in the fucking room. Okay,
right. But I think that the homeless dude is used to like dropping his shit. You ready? You ready? And people are like, whoa, calm down. That guy's like, man, what? For what? Like, really?
Look at you, bro.
If I knock you out right here, you just got relocated. You're in a better neighborhood. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, get it? No.
Yeah, that was I was bummed out by most of that, but I really enjoyed that.
I see what you did there.
Merry Christmas, by the way.
The guy runs up and the first thing he says is, "It's Christmas."
Yeah. Your mom's an F word, bitch.
Right off rip, I was like, man, this guy's got a good attitude. He knows it's Christmas.
Your mom's an F word, bitch.
Your mom, and he throws his fucking tarps down. Like I don't know. You know, it was a good story of humanity right there.
The guy's doing good,
man. Yeah,
I mean, he had a nice phone. That was a good, clear picture.
Wow.
Because the other guy's doing horrible.
I can't with people. I don't.
The other guy wished that he was on a kayak with Becky.
What exactly is Becky the one that got eaten by the whale?
That sounds like the right name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does it mean when you say I can't with people?
I just don't want to. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to interact with them. Like I see them and the way that they behave, and I want no part of it. I want to just go to bed. I want to just take a nap instead of going outside. And
it sounds like that's not a hard goal for you to accomplish.
I feel like you accomplished that goal today.
You're like a giant sleepy potato.
Physically, it's pretty easy. I think emotionally, long term, it's not good. But it's not good to go outside. It's not good to go outside either. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna figure out pros and cons.
I picture you in therapy in your 40s and just being like, so, do you know what's wrong with you? And be like, I didn't leave my house for 10 years because I can't with people.
They said, why not COVID? COVID was like 10 months or 2 years, whatever, sir. You're like, yeah, but shut up, doctor. I'm getting a new therapist.
Like, COVID started for the whole world, and then it never stopped for me.
That's exactly right. And it's funny that you bring up therapists because I was actually thinking about that today. Because I think if I were to get a therapist, the problem with that is I'm just not going to accept any of their advice anyway. Like if I told them I just can't with people, they're going to be like, well, maybe you should try with people. And I'd be like, you clearly don't fucking get it. I can't with people. I'm going to go find a new therapist, or I'm just going to go home and take a nap.
You can't
And-
go unless you're willing to, like, I think, and I'm no better than you. I don't do it either, but I don't think you can go unless you're like willing to accept
listen
the
to
fact
people?
that you need to accept the stranger's opinion. Yeah. Like,
Here's
I
the thing,
also-
though. Here's the thing about therapy. They're just another fucking person too. They don't know shit from shit. Are you going to tell me this fucking other guy who's just some kid who grew up and barely learned anything and doesn't know shit he's got it all figured out?
Are you
Get the
talking
fuck
about
out of here.
scientists? Because that's what
If
they
they-
were.
If they had it all figured
Surgeons
out,
were just little kids, the same as us. But yeah, I think if somebody learns something that, yeah, they hold more value than me and you who are
no,
dumb.
I don't think so, because I think if they had it all
I
figured
know.
out, it would have been big news by now. We would have all heard about it.
You've
like,
never
hey,
heard of therapy? It's
Larry
pretty big
Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald from Grand Rapids has it figured out. He's the therapist who does it right. He knows every situation and how you got to approach it. And then everyone else listen to Larry. No one's figured it out. We're all just fucking trudging our way through, trying to.
You've been on that LFG bandwagon for fucking years. Quit trying to bring him into everything.
Also, he plays for the Arizona Cardinals, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with putting him in the Midwest.
I don't know why that was my name that I could come up with as like a random person or a therapist. Larry Fitzgerald,
a famous wide receiver in the NFL. Good job.
I was really thinking of that as like a therapist name from Grand Rapids.
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Many people have figured this out and have figured out some sort of therapeutic release. That's why the entire thing exists.
No.
You said if therapy is such a big deal, why haven't we heard of it?
No,
Son of a
saying,
bitch.
I'm saying all of these therapists, okay, some of them might be good. They might know a thing or two. Maybe they went to school a little bit longer than me, sure. But they don't know how to approach
What, past fourth period? Yeah, I bet they did.
They don't know how to approach every situation. And if they did, they would be gods, not therapists.
Their
And
elective wasn't smoking pot in their car.
I think I'm not trying to act like I know a lot about it because I've never done it either. But I think just the whole point is like to vent to somebody that like doesn't know your real life. You know what right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I've had some therapy sessions that were actually really beneficial to me. But
you've gone to therapy after all that, you fucking twat. Like,
I've seen a few people, and I had a hard time connecting with anybody, and I think I'm sour about it. But honestly,
where was that in the beginning? I feel like that would have been like a better argument to ever. I wouldn't have crushed you so hard.
Back this up. He just said, I've seen a few people and I've had a hard time connecting with anybody. That is more of a statement and an indictment on you as a human than it is on therapy as a profession or a practice.
I saw three therapists. They were all dumb.
And you have no ability to connect with humans on any sort of level.
So therapy is fake.
The issue lies somewhere beyond the therapeutic profession. Sorry to tell you.
I don't know where it lies. I just know that
you were lying to the therapist.
No, I was very truthful.
I
tried
to figure out how to make you get a connection with a human.
I can connect with some humans. You guys are fine, but
you need to be careful, man. In 10 more years, you're gonna be putting fucking costumes on your cats. It's gonna be fucking strange. Like you need to hurry.
This is getting dark fast.
Not at all. I feel like this is so lighthearted. It's ridiculous.
No, it really is.
He's 10 years older than you, by the way.
I'd want to do the therapy. Well, I don't know if I'd want to, but I've thought about it. But I don't know how I would go in and not like act like I was putting on a skit. You know what I mean?
It takes a while. It takes a little bit. I've seen a few people in my days. I've seen someone that honestly, like, it took me probably 3 or 4 sessions to actually feel like, oh, I can tell this person like whatever the hell I want, and they'll actually just like not look at me like they're a part of my family or a friend of mine, and like, oh, you're a little crazy. So to me, that's the value in it, is like you can go in there and just be like transparent and tell people like the worst part about you and like the thing that you hate the most about yourself, you know, because you're not going to tell if I'm on a call with you, you know, I'm not going to be like, listen to all the shit. Like I'll tell you, okay, here's the shit I got going on in my life, but I'm not going to tell you like how I think I'm a terrible fucking person. You know what I mean? Like,
no, me and your brother talk about that.
You're shit. You suck, you piece of shit.
And
where's our hat?
To a therapist, and the therapist's not going to buy you a hat. You know what I'm saying?
No. Listen, therapy's probably good. I saw a few therapists, and all of them were old, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing talking to some old fuck? They don't know what I'm talking about." And you know, listen, I probably judged it a little too harshly. There's probably some old people who could jive with me, but
you got to get a young fuck.
I got to get a young fuck in there.
I don't think you just need to try to get any fuck. Like I think your lack of fuck in your life is why you're going to therapy.
if I could just get some fuck in here, there might be some normalcy in my life. Hey, I'm not opposed to it. Hey, anybody watching the show right now?
Anybody, if you like free lunch and no bread, come on over.
No, you can have the extra bread. I usually don't eat it. So like,
you're trying to have a fatty come over. I like your style.
I'll make you a grilled cheese with the leftover bun from my burger.
That is just why you're gonna stay single forever. That's your pickup line. I'll make you a grilled cheese from the leftover bun from my burger.
That's my new Tinder bio. What's up?
They're gonna swipe delete at.
I think so. I think we lost Big Trox here, but if we were going to lose him, this is the best way we could have lost him because he looks like he's just really enjoying himself.
He is thinking about something mad delicious, look, or he's staring off like I don't want to be here.
Oh my God, we got to get him back and have him explain his truth there. That was good.
I don't know if he's even aware. He just he's our producer, and it's good when his computer shits out and leaves the game.
Listen, we don't need him, okay? We got this all under control.
We started this with a 4-man group. We're down to 2.
We're down to 2, and we're still moving through it.
Yeah, we're not gone. We're in. I was gonna leave the studio to be funny, but I don't know how to get back in if he's gone. I don't know. That would have been a smart idea.
Leave it to me. Leave it. Yeah. If you don't get back in, it's gonna be a hard time.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to end the show and just kind of awkwardly like fade off into the distance.
Just finish out my thoughts on therapy.
Right. Oh, there he is. Sorry for inconveniencing you.
Shit, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Hopefully, you guys didn't say anything of value for the last minute because
dissed your ass for about a minute.
Last hour, haven't said anything of value. But the good news, I can't wait
for yourself, top right. This bottom bitch over here is bringing A material.
All of a sudden,
I can't wait.
It flipped, and then it wouldn't let me be a part of the show anymore.
I can't wait till you see the clips that we pulled a promo this episode because it's just going to be a long clip of your face smiling in one position.
It was the creepiest smile.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, that one.
Well, then you better be surprised because before I send it to the editing team to fix it, I'm going to edit that out. Okay?
You won't.
Boom.
Right. No, I don't have that kind of time.
Don't do it. Do you have any more Christmas videos for us? I'm tired.
Oh,
and there we go.
I got quite a few Christmas videos for you.
I got some Christmas videos for you.
Here you go. Here's one of them.
And then we got a song. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh.
I seriously think that she may have been a slow adult, you guys.
So
Still
I was going to say
hilarious,
that kind of looked like one of the therapists I went to. I think that might have been why I felt like I didn't get a connection.
I was thinking that was the older lady with like the blonde hair next to her, like to her right. Like that was your therapist. Like the way that lady looked at her was the way she kept looking at your couch. You in a chaise lounge.
So to me, I thought about that quite extensively today as well, because I was like, is that a slow adult? Like, but then I was like, no. That's
I mean, she was moving fast, but
she was on the tempo, and like she the other people in the choir were looking at her like, Bernice, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, they knew Bernice was going. They knew she was going. And it's just, like his therapist to the right was like all super pissed. And then like the young girl who just got in the choir, she's all like, it's probably her handler. If we're being honest, that's why she was so tolerant. I don't know. Like, a lot of that told me that that's what was going on.
Okay, let's move on. I got a little more for you in the tune of Christmas.
I'm not editing myself now. God damn it!
Don't need to. Here,
Merry Chrysler.
In the time of Christmas, people are generally filled with a lot of love and
joy.
Sharing and joy for their fellow human. So I wanted to just, kind of expand upon that and play this.
Was it like a fucking baby wipe diaper warmer or something? Like, what even was it?
Okay, so that's the thing that bothers me the most about that video is I have not been able to figure out what they're fighting over. But the thing that's insane to me is the little boy has a box. Clearly, people were willing to die for this item. So it must have been a PS5, because that's all I'm willing to die for right now is a PS5.
Yep.
Must be
that was
a PS5.
tissues, I think. Like that was like Infamil.
The little boy has a box. The grandma has a box, right? They're like, oh, thank God we got our box. We've been waiting in line since last Thursday. We've been here since Black Friday. We're getting this thing. You know what I mean? The fucking lady snags it out of that like 6-year-old's hands,
and then went to rip it out of his handler.
And then when his handler tries to take it back from the psychopath lady, she starts screaming like she's being assaulted. When she just assaulted a 6-year-old child.
You're scaring me!
She's like, what are you doing to me? You're scaring me.
That's what happened.
Fucking sociopath. Are you serious? Are you serious?
There's a lot of layers wrong. Like, what, you don't take your kid to a fucking murder fest like that. That's all that shit is. Like, those people dove on that box or pile of granola bars like it was the fucking last goddamn bites of food. That wasn't even an electronic.
It might have been a Tickle Me Elmo. If we're
It might have been a toaster. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing fighting over those yellow. Nothing cool comes in a yellow box. Name one thing. What? A 12-pack of Squirt? That shit's nasty. Nothing.
You like Squirt?
I don't like grapefruit soda, Trox. I'm just saying, nothing cool. Find one thing in your house. Go around. That's your mission. Find one thing cool in a yellow box.
My house is everything that you can see. There's nothing yellow around here.
Yeah, because yellow's stupid.
I'm kind of upset by this video and the last one because I feel like the word handler is going to be a problem for me in my everyday life. Anytime that I hear it, I'm not going to be able to not laugh anymore, and that's going to be an issue because I sometimes
every day
work
they
with
ask
the
you where your handler is, you can't just laugh. How often do you hear this word?
Every time I walk outside, I'm like, where's your handler? And I just go, ah!
You said, I'm never going to be able to hear this word. I don't think we've used that word ever.
I work in logistics sometimes. It might come
That's fucking funny. Right there. Oh my god.
I love that.
Yeah, sorry about the PTSD that we gave you there, buddy. You're gonna be fine.
That one makes me really, really happy.
That's
handler.
And your handler.
Holy
yeah,
Lord.
I don't know. Yeah, that was weird. I hate people. That's why I got out of retail. Like I saw people fighting over COVID essentials, if you will, and that was toilet paper. People will do whatever. They're scandalous and crazy.
That
So, fuck
lady,
it.
that lady
telling you.
assaulted a 6-year-old child and then got upset when the woman tried to take the box back from her.
I don't think there was any assault happening. I mean, she
It
didn't like punch the kid in the face and take the what were those dog biscuits or something? Like I'm not even sure what that was.
Was she given the opportunity to? Are you telling me that had she been given the opportunity to punch that child, she would not have punched him? Go ahead.
Oh, she was knuckle up, ready for that fucking child's face, but the child was weak. The child didn't know to have a grip. The child, remember those Fago gloves I used to have?
Mm-hmm.
They were like
They were like gardening gloves, like
no. They were like
the grippy.
freezer worker gloves. They had like grippy all over them. Now, you could catch a Fago out of the midair at a show, Troxy Cotton, soaking wet, flying, you'll fucking Highlander that shit. That's what that little kid needed, because you could like grip anything. If he had Fago gloves, he would have been ready, but he was a dumbass. And I'm serious, he went over those little fucking plastic snow globes that he had to probably build. That's what those were. I looked it up. That was Big Lots, by the way. And if he'd have had that, he'd have had his shit. That's all I'm saying.
What were they? Did you looked it up?
No. No.
You looked it up? No.
You son of a bee.
I think they were I got nothing. I'm given 12 different things. I'm spent. Yeah, he just needs Fago gloves. That's all I'm saying.
You can't be spent yet. Check this out.
Play it again.
What was that?
Hold on. So let me tell you the premise here. So this person is I'm not gonna. This person is doing a dance for Christmas to the Mariah Carey song "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and another person decides to get up on their stage and start dancing while they're dancing, and the person dancing is having none of it. And this
so
is
the
what
person that did the lady that got launched off, was she the intruder or who was supposed to?
That
be?
was she was the intruder.
Okay, play it again. Why was there a Christmas party at Gunther Tootie's? Like, what the fuck? What's even going on there?
Holy shit! What a reference for the
what is
fucking
going
audience.
on in there, man?
I wonder if anyone that is watching this show has ever heard of or been to a Gunther Tootie's.
Insert cheesy 60s knockoff diner.
Yeah,
here.
that's all it is. That's if it's a diner and they have roller skates, it's Gunther Tootie's.
Was she even? Was there a stage that she got launched off of, or did she just like push her into some people?
Into some people that were sitting there.
Yeah.
That was the little everybody wins grab machine that she was standing on.
When you said Gunther Tootie's,
is that what they call her?
In my head was,
and it was her night.
We say
For a
them,
quarter, everyone gets a treat.
I don't feel comfortable with you throwing around pronouns like that. Okay?
This person. Oh,
is the word treat not acceptable now?
No, treat's fine.
You still say trollop?
You're not going to find any problems with trollop on this show.
Trollop is the new word.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Bob Euchre, baby.
Let's bring it back.
When's the last time somebody said trollop? That's what I'm trying to know.
I haven't
30
heard
seconds
about that
ago.
in 20 years.
Well, that trollop on stage sent that old lady flying.
I'm saying.
Do you think the trollop worked for the company? Like, was that like the owner's like little like prize girlfriend? You know what I mean? Like,
I love that prize was in quotes.
I mean, you know, it's his trophy wife, but it's just like a participation trophy.
Some fucking nice contest.
Right? You had a beauty pageant and you only put your ugly girlfriend in it? Yeah, but she won. You know what I mean?
Holy
She
shit.
still got our stash that said winner.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I doubt she worked there or anything like that. That was just her Friday night.
She was working, but not for the company.
Every day, she's on the clock every day. You know what I'm saying?
So going off that video for a minute, but that Mariah Carey song, there's a mashup with Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson and that track, and it's fucking hilarious. If we were able to play it, I would have said we could, but YouTube won't let us. Y'all should check it out, though. It's fucking funny as shit.
Is it a
Everybody
legit mashup? Like, who produced it?
I don't care, but it's someone just did it, and it's funny. I don't know. I saw it, and I watched it like 3 times. My kids were like very excited and then very disturbed because it's like clips from both of the videos. Yeah, it's good times. It's, you know,
do the vocals go back and forth, or is it like Mariah Carey? Oh, okay.
No, they're both singing on it. It's dope.
That's fresh. Okay, I'm into that.
Yeah, but anyway, that was funny. I liked watching that chick get pushed off the fucking, I don't know what it was. The soda fountain.
I enjoyed watching Lisa.
That trollop. That trollop launch a Karen.
Trollop.
That shit was good.
Play us some more Christmas, Big Trox. Do you have any more Christmas for us?
You know what? I think in terms of Christmas, we have reached the end of our mistletoe.
Ew.
We say that our stockings have been stuffed.
We are. Our tinsel is full.
You should have done like a candy cane reference or your jingle balls. Like, what is tinsel? How is that perverted?
Our tinsel is
well, he said our tinsel is full. That's probably like the grossest way you could have gone.
Our tinsel is
what are you
being
implying
used
that you've done to this tinsel?
You could say our tinsel has been all used up to tie our gimp.
Our turtle doves are paired.
I like mine better.
Episode 19. Hell yeah, man.
No, but I have one departing thing to play for you.
I thought you were implying
it's not necessarily Christmas, but
we shouldn't unwrap the presents yet, you were saying.
Something
you shouldn't put out the cookies.
Here you go.
Shit, tear his ass down, bitch. Watch for that first swing. That first swing's a motherfucker. No, Calvin. Whoop his college ass.
You watch out for that first swing. That first swing is a motherfucker.
Talk about an onion fucking thing, like layered the fuck up.
There is so much to unpack in that video that I saved it to very last.
I don't even know where to begin.
It wasn't a Christmas theme, and it's fucking insane.
I feel like that's the most. Hey, right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just noticed that other thing. That's dope. I tell you, I always see that number, Trox. I looked up like I gotta say something. That shit was dope. You never usually get 5 in a row. That shit was crazy. It's real. What I was trying to say though was that fucking video, man. Like, start that again because there's a lot to it, and I want to get involved.
Okay, Calvin.
Shit, tear his ass down, bitch. Watch for that first swing. That first swing's a motherfucker. No, Calvin. Whoop his college ass.
Okay, what's going on in the middle of the street? Who are those two people rolling down the street? What are they? One of them's on a bicycle. The other one is in a wheelchair. What?
And they're very clearly like riding in front and around.
I thought she was gonna hit him.
Like they're like weaving interchangeably. Like you never know if Calvin, or I guess Calvin is probably the one in the back with the board.
Whoop his college ass, Calvin.
Oh yeah. The Calvin was fighting with the switch in the back by the Penske truck.
That was a Penske. At first,
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was a short bus.
Oh no, that was too tall. No, I think that was a moving truck, and that's why that's his college ass. He had his dorm room in there. I'm guessing.
College ass.
And then that couple that came up, that they were dating for sure, right? Oh yeah, like the way they were like couples dancing the only way they can. And he said, "Why was one on a bike and the other on a wheelchair?" Picture them swap. That ain't happening. Okay, she collects Social Security and he dates her. She's like, what do they call that when you pay for somebody? Like his high fructose corn sugar mama or something like that. You know? like whatever that would be.
That's my high fructose syrup mama.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
My head hurts. My head hurts really bad.
High fructose corn syrup, mama.
I mean, there's more than sugar going on there.
Whoop his college ass.
And then, yeah, Kelvin is definitely involved in this clip. Yeah, I don't know. That was good.
That's got to make it to the best of. That was really fun. We got to put that.
Play it one more time. I want to watch that again.
Shit, tear his ass down, bitch. Watch for that first swing. That first swing's a motherfucker. Nah, Calvin. Whoop his college ass.
And look at, she's waving at like she's probably like Big Mama. Like she probably like runs game on that whole block. What if she's the madam? I'm like,
when he rode by on the bike, he kind of like looked back at her and like gave her a little smile. He was like, "Hey,"
because she was just like, "I like watching you ride that bike." You know what I mean? Like, don't nobody fuck with Mistress Kool-Aid, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my God, we gotta call it. We gotta call it there, boys.
Mistress Kool-Aid.
I don't know. We're gonna get a better ending than that, guys. Merry Christmas.
Shit's fucking hilarious, man. That's that fupa shit you were trying to tell me about. Oh, that's good time. But then her wave was so genuine and like Wendy the slow adult, you know what I mean? Like there was so much going on. Oh, that's good times.
The best part of it all to me is that the guy that was filming was very clearly only trying to film the fight that was going on in the distance. And little did he know that in the foreground he was going to capture something so much better.
Like that fight was literally eclipsed.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good times. I hope that her diabetic glucose problem is under control.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
6 feet under control.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, man. This is the Scrub Hop Talk Christmas episode 19.
Hey.
We're coming back one more week for this.
Happy human holiday.
Happy human holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll be back for the year in review, best of 2020. Yeah, we've done 20. By that time, we'll be on episode 20. Hell yeah. Maybe Chicken will be here next week. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get a new host. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I thought it was going to be 10 minutes late.
You said what?
So maybe we'll have a brand new chicken by next week. You never know.
Yeah, I said I thought he was going to be 10 minutes late, and we've been on for an hour and a half. It's all gravy, baby. This was fun as fuck. I laughed a lot. We saw some more people die, which apparently is what we do on this show. We saw little kids get blown up by fireworks, and we saw the new favorite of our show, that lady right now. So that shit was dope. We appreciate you guys. Come back, subscribe, like scrubhop.com every Sunday night. Right here. We're fucking doing it.
And by the time you listen to this, go check out that. Well, no, next week go check out that new Macro Aggressive.
It'll be out on
soon.
Murray Chrysler for Macro Aggressive from Scrub Hop.
Yay! I got a
love you.
knife.